Assalamualaikum dear students. In today's lecture, we will do word problem. We will do words problems on four fundamental operations which are plus, minus, multiplication and division. So word problems that we are going to do, we will be dividing and multiplied in the same question or first adding or subtracting and doing the multiplication. Let us look at the example. See the first example. A farmer brought 140 trays of chili seedlings. Each tray had 24 seedlings. He planted all the seedlings in his field, putting 32 in a row. How many rows of chilies did he plant? See, there is a farmer. He brought 140 trays. He bought 140 trays of chili seedlings. Each tray had 24 seedlings and he planted all the seedlings in his field, putting 32 in a row. So first see the information that given to us. See, there is a one tray, and in one tray how many seedlings? 24 seedlings, and total trays 140. Total trays 140, and the farmer put 32 in each row. Farmer put 32 in each row. He planted 32 seeds in one row. So here what we have to find? How many rows of chilies? For that first we have to find total number of seedlings. For that first we have to find total number of seedlings. So how can we find? For that we have the information that 140 tray and 24 seedlings in one row, in one tray. So for finding out total number of seedlings, we have to multiply 140 by 24. See, how can we find? Total seedlings equal to number of tray multiplied by number of seedlings. So let's multiply 140 multiplied by 24. See, 4 zeros are 0, 4 fours are 16. So we write here 6 and 1 is carry over. Keep in your mind. 4 ones are 4 plus 1 5. Now we multiply 140 by 2. So first we write 0, then 2 zeros are 0, 2 fours are 8, 2 ones are 2. Now add these numbers. 0 plus 0, 0, 6 plus 0, 6, 5 plus 8, 13. So we write here 3 and 1 is carry over. Then 2 plus 1, 3. So we get the answer 3360. We get the answer 3360. We get total number of seedlings. How many total seedlings? 3360. Now to find out how many rows were planted with 32 seedlings in each row, we divide 3360 by 32. See, here the dividend is 3360 and the divisor is 32. So first we prepared the table of 32. Now let's divide it. So see here, we take first two digits 33. 32 is bigger than 32. So see, where comes 33 in the table of 32? 33 does not come in the table of 32. So we see the number which is less than and nearest to 33. Which one is? 32 on 1. 32 ones are 32. So we write 1 in the quotient and 32 below the 33. Now subtract it. 32 minus 30, 33 minus 32, 1. Now take down 6. So it will be 16. 16 is smaller than 32. So we write 0 in the quotient and 0 below the 16. 16 minus 0, 16. Now take down 0. So it will be 160. Check where comes 160 in the table of 32. On 5. 32 5s are 160. So write 5 in the quotient and 160 below the 160. 160 minus 160, 0. Here we get the quotient 105. Here we get the quotient 105. So the number of rows is 105. Now let's solve the problem set 16. There are 6 questions in problem set 16. We solve one by one. See the first one. From a total of 10,000 rupees, Anna donates 7,000 rupees to a school. The remaining amount was to be divided equally among 6 students as the all-round student prize. What was the amount of each prize? Here, what we have to find and what information is given? Here the information is given that Anna donates 7,000 rupees to a school from 10,000 and the remaining amount was divided equally among 6 students. So here what we have to find? We have to find what was the amount of each prize. We have to find amount of one prize. So first write the information. See, total rupees 10,000 and Anna donates 7,000 rupees. Here first we have to find the remaining amount. For that we have to subtract 7,000 from 10,000. So subtract it. See, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Then we cannot subtract 7 from 0. So we borrow 1 from 10,000 place, and at the 10,000 place there is 1. So this 1 becomes 0 and this 0 is 10. 10 minus 7, 3. So we get the answer 3,000. So the remaining amount is 3,000. Remaining amount is 3,000. Now this remaining amount was divided equally among 6 students. So we have to divide 3,000 by 6. Let's divide it. See, here the dividend is 3,000 and the divisor is 6. In the dividend, the first digit is 3 and 3 is smaller than 6. So we write 0 in the quotient and 0 below the 3. 3 minus 0, 3. Now take down 0. So it will be 30. Check where comes 30 in the table of 6. On 5. 6 5s are 30. Now 30 minus 30, 0. Now take down 0. Write 0 in the quotient and 0 below the 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Now take down 0. Write 0 in the quotient and below the 0. 0 minus 0, 0. So here we get the quotient 500. Here we get the quotient 500. That means the amount of prize per student was 500 rupees. The amount of prize per student was 500 rupees. Now let's come to the next question. Question number 2. See, an amount of 260 rupees each was collected from 50 students for a picnic. If 11,450 rupees were spent for the picnic, what is the amount left over? Here, what information is given? Amount collected 260 rupees per student of from 1 students, and there are total 50 students. How many students? 50 students, and the amount spent for the picnic is 11,450. What is the total amount? See, here we have to find first we have to find the total amount and then the remaining amount. So for that, first we write the information. See, number of students is 50 and amount collected per student 260 rupees. For finding total amount, what we have to do? We have to multiply 260 by 50. Let's multiply it. See, if we multiply 260 by 0, we get 0. 0 0 0 0 6 0 0 2 0. Now we have to multiply it by 5. We multiply 260 by next digit, so we write first 0, then 5 zeros are 0, 5 6 are 30, so we write here 0, 3 is carry over, then 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 3 13, so we get 13,000. Now add these numbers, so we get again 13,000. We get 13,000. So here total amount is 13,000. Total amount collected by 50 students is 13,000. Now what we have to find? Amount left. What we have to find? What is the amount left over? So for that, what we have to do? We have to subtract amount spent on the picnic from total amount. That means we have to subtract 11,450 from 13,000. So let's subtract it. See, 0 minus 0, 0. Now we cannot subtract 5 from 0. So we borrow 1 from the next place. But again there is 0 on the next place, on the 100 place. So we borrow 1 from the 1000 place, and at the 1000 place there is 3. So 3 become a 2, and this 0 is 10, then this 10, 9, and this 10, this 0, 10. Now 10 minus 5, 5, 9 minus 4, 5, 2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. We get 1,550. So the remaining amount is 1,550. How much amount left? 1,550 rupees were left over. Now see the next one. Next question, question number 3. A shopkeeper bought a sack of 50 kg of sugar for 1,750 rupees. As the price of sugar fell, he had to sell it at the rate of 32 rupees per kilo. How much less money did he get than he had spent? So here, cost of 50 kg sugar is 1,750 rupees. After felling the price of sugar, he sell it 32 rupees per kg. So here what we have to find? We have to find how much money did he get less than he had spent. So see, first we see the information. See, what we have to find? We have to find how much money did he get less than he had spent. So for that, first we have to find the selling price. First we have to find the selling price of 50 kg sugar. So for that we have to multiply 50 by 32. That means weight of sugar and selling price of 1 kg sugar. So let's multiply it. See, 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10. Then we multiply 50 by 3. So we get 1,500. Now add these numbers. So we get 1,600. We get 1,600. That means he sell 50 kilo sugar in 1,600 rupees. He sell 50 kilo sugar in 1,600 rupees. See, cost price. What was the cost price? 1,750, and the selling price is 1,600. So here we have to find how much did he get less. So for that we have to subtract selling price from cost price. So let's subtract it. 0 minus 0, 0, 5 minus 0, 5, 7 minus 6, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So the shopkeeper get 150 rupees less than he had spent. How much he get less? 150 rupees. See, here we solve 3 questions of the problem set 16. Remaining question we solve in the next lecture.